Andrew McCart, IFLTV. Delighted to be joined by Josh Kelly. Like I said to you there before I pushed record, Josh, it's been a while. How's things?
It's good, mate. It's good. We're enjoying life. Feeling good.
Well, I follow you on Instagram, and it seems like you really are enjoying life with the training. Every single post you put up is a training post.
Yeah.
It seems like this stage in your career, it's like now or never, so to speak. Is that safe to say? Because you've got Flavius Biea in front of you now, and you talked about at the press conference, this is the fight before the world title fight. So talk to me a little bit about that and how you're feeling right now.
Well, I've only got this people's constantly saying that. I can't ever talk about the fight after. I'm always just focused on this fight. You start to look past people, you get tripped up. And this is the fight what matters. This is the only fight what matters to me. So I'm only thinking Flavius Biea. I'm fighting like Flavius Biea is the world title fight. I prepare for every fight like that. I do a little bit more, especially on these guys, because you just don't want to. It's an unknown entity, so you don't know what's going on. So yeah, but I'm just living the life, living, and I feel like I'm a young 31. I've never been in that much of a hard fight, really. No wars. I'm sharp, reactions all there. And I've got years left in the sport until I want to be 34, 35, but it's just I want to capitalise now, because I think I'm in my prime, but I think these next 2 or 3 years will be my prime, and I think you got to really, they don't last forever, do you know what I mean? So you need to capitalise.
Definitely, and obviously Flavius, he's a quality. Well, he's a good fighter. He's got a good record, 50% knockout ratio. Do you have to go in there, for the people that don't know who Flavius Biea is, do you need to go in there and make a statement in this fight to show everybody that you are ready for this world title shot?
I don't know. I'm not bothered, really. When I enjoy it. As long as I get the win, which I know I will, when I enjoy it and just take my time, then it'll be fine. But I'm not really putting no pressure on myself, Andy. You can't, like I keep saying, like, this is just fighting, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? I've had over 160 at that top level as an amateur, and as a pro now, 19. This is going to be my 19th fight. So I mean, it's just one of them where go and enjoy it, see what he comes with,
and do what you do.
My shit. End of the day. Yeah.
Adam said up there as well that you're done chasing these domestic fights, these big domestic fights. Now I was going to talk about Conor Benn, because you've had some words to say about Conor Benn reference. If he comes down at 154, I'm going to knock him out. Do you still feel that if Conor does come down at 154 back to that weight division, and he does say yes to a fight with you, that you can knock Conor Benn out?
If he jumps in, the shot you didn't see coming knocks him out, 100%. It's always a shot you don't see coming what knocks you out. It's not necessarily the power. These journeymen go rounds and rounds and rounds with people who's got knockout power, because they're loading up and everything, you can see everything. Shot you don't see coming hurt you more, so can't be jumping in like that with me.
We know Conor Benn, he's big stadium fights if you fight him, big money fights if you fight him. Now if you had a choice, you said up there as well that from 7 years old you've been training, and it's always been the aim to be that world title. Now we know boxing is prize fighting. If you had the opportunity, if your next fight was against Conor Benn or for a crack at a world title, which one would you choose?
I'd take a world title. Sure.
World title.
I want to leave my legacy as well. I win a world title, it changes the game. It's not if, it's when. It's the right time, the right opponent, the right venue, everything. I get that right, I win a world title, no doubt. But yeah, I'm not necessarily chasing the money. I know money comes and goes so fast, so to relax and enjoy it and get them belts means a lot more than any money.
It's a tough division you're in. Let's be honest, I can rattle up a couple of names right now.
Yeah.
Terence Crawford, Mutalayev, Virgil Ortiz, Xander Zayas. There's 4 quality operators that are going to be... I think Xander's fighting for the WBO, vacant WBO title. You got a good ranking in the WBO, right?
Yeah, he's fighting Perez, so I've also got a good rank in the IBF, what Mutalalyev's in, but he's an all human. They're all at the top. It's all 50-50 when you get at the top level. And so whoever can execute that game plan on the night, the best wins. So that's it.
Do you have to, obviously you win this fight, but what more do you have to do to get these world title fights? Are you just leaving it up to the governing bodies and Adam and everybody else in your team to get these fights made? Because you know boxing yourself, it is difficult to get those fights when you are become mandatory, because there is unification fights and the likes. But what do you have to do to try and get this fight next? It's all going well Friday, that is.
Fuck knows. We'll soon see. I think everyone will take care of it in the background, but I just let them do them. I don't get into the politics side, because it's just I'm dealing with boxing, dealing with outside life, dealing with training, dealing with trying to keep. It's like, why am I dealing with all? I don't need extra stress. Do you know what I mean? So let them deal with that, and I just keep my head down.
Good stuff. One final one for me before I let Jaggy off come at you. Friday night, you're back in the North East. This is where you're from, up Newcastle. Obviously, we can talk about the Sunderland Newcastle rivalry, but the North East, you're making a home for yourself up here. Vocal fans, lovely fans, live on Channel 5 again. So you're going to showcase your skills once more. What can we expect from Josh Kelly against Flavius Biea?
Another great performance. I mean, think of the guys who haven't beaten and people just take it for granted. Like, I'm just beating these unbeaten fighters, and I feel like I'm in first gear. I feel like I haven't got out of first gear yet. I don't think you've seen the best Josh Kelly yet, no, by a long shot. I believe you could see a version of him on Friday night. So
You promise?
well, yeah, I promise. Fuck it, I promise.
Good stuff, Josh. Listen, I cannot wait for Friday night. Always enjoy watching you fight, mate, and good luck.
You,
See you soon.
God
Thank
bless,
you.
bro.